Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This time it's not going to be related to My Little Pony. It's going to be a Q&A video. I had you guys ask me questions on a post yesterday for this specific video. So I'm really excited to answer some of these questions. Some are funny, some are really interesting, and I'm excited to give my honest answers. So here I'll be reading the questions on my tablet since phone is recording. So let's get started on here. Looks like you guys asked a lot of questions, so I'll need to see which ones I can answer right now. I'll answer some of these first. What shows did you once love but not anymore? Shows I once loved but I didn't love anymore. I'd say that goes to maybe like shows I used to watch when I was a little kid. I can't exactly remember all of them, but there were so many shows like that. So yeah, I don't like any shows I used to watch back then, like when I was really, really little. Let's see what's next. Are there shows you are currently rewatching other than My Little Pony? Yes, I was rewatching Sonic X with my brother earlier today, actually, in the Japanese sub. It's really good. Still really fire from as I remembered it. Love those episodes. That anime's great. What are your favorite colors? Blue and gray. Well, specifically light blue, like baby blue. And then light gray. Light gray is perfect. My whole room walls are gray because I love that color. I'd say blue goes first though, because of Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls. I've loved that color since I was little, so it's hard to let go. How did you come up with your channel name? Well, basically, I got it from this Dream SMP AU, and there was this character named Siren, which I loved that character so much that I made my name Siren from that and held on to it since 2022. I went for some revamps with that name, but then went back to it this year because I love it so much. I liked that question a lot, thank you. Okay, let's see. What has drawn you to Sideway in the Equestria Girls series? So, basically, when I first rewatched Friendship Games, I was like super hyped to watch another Equestria Girls movie because currently in this time I was watching all the Equestria Girl movies all over again for the first time in a few years. So, right when I was like seeing Sideway's situation in that movie, I was feeling bad for her so much. I was hoping she'd get like the best ending possible, and it came true when watching that movie. I was so happy. But what drawn me to her character is because I can kind of relate in a way. So, seeing a character I can really reflect on made me feel extra connected. She felt kind of more real than Twilight, and yes, Twilight always feels relatable, but this Twilight was like super relatable. I loved her. What is the most toxic fandom you're in? Probably the Loud House fandom. I used to be in that fandom quite a bit, but it was really getting toxic when people started shipping the siblings together. And let's not further discuss that because that's really toxic. And there's a lot more probably going on in that fandom that I'm not aware of. What's an underrated show? Dare I say, Winx Club. I barely hear people talk about it. Oh, and Lollyrock. I hear hardly any people talk about those shows. I really love those shows so much. Well, like older Winx Club, not newer Winx Club. I just wish people would talk about Lollyrock especially way more often and Winx Club. Those shows are goated. I love them. Do you draw? If so, could you maybe perchance explain it? What is your art style? So, my art style is kind of hard to explain. My art style, you can kind of see kind of from here that I kind of draw in that style like a kid would draw in, but not really. It's like a cartoonish way a kid would draw. It's kind of a hard way to explain. It's more cartoony and kid like style, but I really like. So let's see what's next. Is mustard an instrument? This is the question I've been waiting for. So here it goes. Yes. Yes, it is. I love mustard. What's a show slash movie people like, but you personally don't? Honestly, there's a lot of those. But I'd say every Star Wars movie and every Marvel movie. Everyone talks about those franchises like they're so great, but I can't get into them. It's just not my thing. Because, like, I get why people could like those things. It's just not my hype. Like, not my interest. Like, it's not something I'd be, like, really, really hyped on, but I can respect. So let's see more questions. Are you a fan of the Super Mario games? And if yes, which one of the games do you like playing the most? And why and who is your favorite character? Basically, I play like Super Mario, like the first one, the OG game, and then I play like Mario Kart. But I would say my favorite Mario game is probably the OG Mario. And my favorite character would have to be Luigi because why not? There's no explanation I can give for that. And I like Princess Peach and then Rosalina just because I can't really explain on that either. And other questions, let's see. Of all the characters I know you have as your favorite ones, the ones I'd like to hear reasons for are Twilight and Sci-Twi and Jax and Bubbles and Bingo. So let's see. I basically love Twilight because she's so me coded. Like, right when I first started rewatching My Little Pony again, I immediately started connecting to Twilight. Like, she felt so real to me. All those anxiety freakouts and all like the way that she's kind of shyish and doesn't like really socializing with people that much and picks the books over talking to others. Like in the first half of season 1, she was so like just so me coded. Like especially with that OCD and everything. I just like was like, this is my character. I love her so much. And for Sci-Twi, I kind of already explained that in the other person's question. So to sum it up more, Sci-Twi just feels like another version of me, which I love that, except without all that nerdiness, like without all that smart lingo. Let's see. And for Jax, honestly, when I first watched The Amazing Digital Circus back in 2023, when it was only the pilot out, I was like watching that and then like found Jax just absolutely hilarious. His personality was so funny. I sometimes will like villain characters, funny characters, smart characters, or the shy characters. So basically, that to me, like, I love the Jax because he's hilarious and kind of mean. And that's not even my personality. It just was so entertaining to watch on screen. And honestly, like, throughout the episodes more, Jax just became funnier and funnier, but more so in the last half of episodes, he became more depressed, and I started feeling really bad for him. And honestly, I couldn't hate him after knowing why. And for Bubbles, Bubbles was my favorite Powerpuff Girls since I was a little kid. And when rewatching Powerpuff Girls, I immediately still connected to Bubbles, which I was so surprised about. Bubbles is literally me. Like, we're both sensitive. We don't like arguing, and we both just go with the flow. Like, Bubbles is basically my spirit animal. Bubbles is just so me. I love her too much. We both draw. We both basically just sit there while two other people fight. So yeah, that's why for Bubbles. And Bingo, I feel like is similar to Bubbles in a way, and that's why I connected with Bingo when watching Bluey. Like, they felt kind of similar, and that's really why I love Bingo. There's no further explanation for that one. Let's see. Also, if I remember correctly, your channel says you like Sonic the Hedgehog and K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm curious who your favorite characters from those are. For Sonic the Hedgehog, this is basic, but I love Sonic. Why? Because he's cool. And in Sonic X, if you guys watch Sonic X, he's so sassy and sarcastic. I love that Sonic. That one's so funny. And for K-pop Demon Hunters, my favorite characters are both Rumi and Zoe because I feel like similar, especially with Zoe. I love her. And with Rumi, I just love her story going on in the movie. No offense to Mira, I love Mira too, but Zoe and Rumi are basically both my favorites. And I love Jinyu. I kind of have some kind of crush on him. Don't tell anyone I said that. and let's see. Oh, and yeah, you guys seen my South Park videos. Well, those were currently like from the past. Some I uploaded just because the other one was getting popular. But my favorite character in South Park was Cartman, but now I'd say Leanne Cartman because why not? I still have like this vintage figure of her. She's the only South Park merch I'm still holding on to. Oh, and I like Chef. He's the only other South Park merchandise I'm holding on to. Let's see. What other ones? And, let's see. My favorite Fairly Odd Parents character is Wanda. I love Wanda. She's basically kind of Twilight Sparkle coded, but not. And kind of like a mix of Rarity, which I like too. No one else probably sees this, but I do. And my favorite Hazbin Hotel character is Alistair. Alistair is like legit so cool. He's like this manipulative psychopath, and he's really smart with those deals he makes, like especially in season 2 with Vox and everything. Oh, and Vox is my other favorite character. They're like also cool, but Alistair's like really manipulative. I love that kind of character for some reason. And I know you haven't watched Helluva Boss yet, but my favorite character is Blitz. I have like this mini Blitz shrine thingy going on because he's so goated and funny. He's kinda like Alistair-ish, maybe. Not really though. But yeah, and honestly, for your channel, no offense, but maybe a 4 out of 10. I'm sorry. This is a really hard question for me to answer. This made me kind of like feel kind of weird. I wanted to give like the best answer, but you also wanted me to be honest. Let's see. What other questions? Okay, the last round of questions. Do you have a significant other, or have you ever had one before? No. It's because I'm too shy and don't go out and meet people. But I really do want one. It's just gonna take longer for me. I'm really shy and kind of still stuck in my comfort zone. What do you usually like to do for fun outside of YouTube? Okay, for fun outside of YouTube, I love having game nights with my family. Those are really fun. Or like the movie nights me and my family have. Those are good memories. Just anything with family, I would probably say. outside of YouTube because those times are really times to remember. Or for my own self, I'd say maybe drawing. Like drawing is fun, kind of, when you're not getting upset over not drawing perfectly. Do you play any video games? If so, which ones are your favorites? Okay, for favorite video games, I'd say Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Super Mario, Mario Kart, and I love. Let's see if there's another one. Sometimes Roblox if I'm playing the games like obbies and stuff, or maybe some RPGs. What's your favorite movie? If we're talking outside of My Little Pony themed movies, I'd say Song of the Sea. It's a very underrated movie. It's made me cry the few times I watched it. I really wish I could watch that movie more often, but they don't have it for free on YouTube anymore. That's where I was watching it. Those were great times. I love that movie, but for My Little Pony movies, I'm just adding this as a bonus, but my favorite is Equestria Girls Legend of Everfree. I love that one. It has that good vibe. So, yeah, it looks like I answered every question. I had so much fun. Thank you guys for this idea, giving me these questions as ideas to answer in this video. So, thanks again for the questions, and I had a lot of fun answering all of these. So, I'll see you guys in another video. I'll be making an edit tonight, so look forward to that. So, that's all now. Thanks for watching. Bye.